Okatakyie pa bo we nani adi wetimi the Ghana Police Service akogina court adaka mu adi nkonim buja sema ebobo eba no no make am the details be prayer say there was this press conference Okatakyie FIFA any team have a year that is about 4 days ago and now in some details they say the Accra Regional Police Commander say where the hesitate Okatakyie ni ko no I was stop to omokra anya hesitate from say obemo omokwan no matimi akoye demonstration bi e obabi a president the Flagstaff House na san common no Okatakyie mu say there be Ghana Police Service ni to me bia say was stop here you know Okatakyie FIFA from doing that demonstration no as I say what you need say galamsey must fall and to the same copy more court and it is a boba never borrow me a tea send Okatakyie ni team e dey aba beto jana me say calm say copy more Bawku ebusia Bawku Ghana Chief of Army Staffs Ghana srafo nyina sojafo nyina panyin oda no ebusia was say Bawku a wo mo kono de o mo say ko hono mu biem no de this time no we ye bema wo de usu ye bema wo de tutu ebo civilian bi ana police ana say military ni omo ne mu de be si no ewo Bawku no enye asem kitwa and this is for say on reflection of a past I compare it to the current things e koso ewo Ghana what is say K1ng Ghana ye body tu me bi e de na e koso any say amamu ade picking the esi me bi atwam in this era of the new government and also some emu do the Bawku Okatakyie FIFA said you to me expose you the past and the reflection on the current NEC government. Some common many cran come to na minimum react towards that details but I can my busy kakra it may jamo they acquire all these details and my boy no am dey baba somo hey me Okatakyie FIFA akuwo bema
we are in a nation of laws and rule of law shall prevail every time. The lady see no HSS see nyina ye kambo mu a se bi obi a de mrasha ne se bi a so ye posi so ye president so ye minister so ye dey ye man for no pay abobeye so okay constitution the preamble was we the people of Ghana in the exercise of our natural and inalienable right we give to ourselves and posterity etinye yenko a ye ni nchirima kura no ye di amamuo tumi ehye omonsa etumi na ye dia enye omodia eno na ye gina na so police koji injunction okoji ko semonso oji die yo se no ma dwene so mo di bebremra ye dia dey ya lawyer for no omo ya lawyer for omo nimde na be so do mo sia to omo court ni ade abayi a ene ye camera o meka bi ene ye dey so meka bi ba na Ghana for we ni a symbol a kire se said ye na nanu mo ye na no ni ko bina boni de te me di nya fa hodie no mo di akukuduo nyansa nyimde ekon ye eje fa hodie ma ye K1ng Ghana beka ho akoje sa akokosa mo sa na se mimi no mi enwaduru me ne oso dia esu ye bi eto aso na no ani asase no ene police na me kwan se yen kwan ye demonstration in fact o mu ni tumi go so mda se o mu sie kwan court pe na wo se tumi yaba yesu asem no court no afa sekan watitim watwam wato atwene ba bi we say asem no has been struck out in the police for you wo mukasa na ye ka kire obi ase ajuada 2 pm enye MPP sem enye NDC sem the TM MPP ni mapa but the record shows that time on my buying e wo so mudina mudi adanse ye de Kwame apia ku bia ogina me kire menua ye fa tuo atu ye ko ekotano no militano anua ekoko chesi ye China for the buy. It tells you how patriotic we are when it comes to the fight against galamsey. It's ye na ko the pension na ye dia ye na Mahama pension and the bibian sign and ye ra Mahama near time war and ye this in your time war. The moment we are fighting for a greater cause for the next generation. It's a Jordan 2 p.m. sharp. Obian funny in boot lazy. Na memani lazy t-shirt and shoe be available and for baba GBA. Na munyina mum ye nante we no nye ayi nyumto jambori we nye kaka bia abrego mu solemn moment ye the candles beba wo ban fa candle kura na bra ni nyina ye nko ye wura John Dramani Mahama before that ye begina police headquarters ni abusa IGP say wono na ye the chief enforcement agent of the nation eti na police ye dia kadia ma mo se mo fight galamsey na still am ntimi fight wono ma ya answer bia Now for ya twice so call a yo pemu no akasa o yero John Dramani Mahama e o Flagstaff House anymore. Commander in Chief of the Republic on the soldier force so
I want to assure the people of Bawku and the entire nation that the Ghana Armed Forces is committed to its responsibility of protecting lives and properties. We will not relent in our efforts to create an environment conducive to peace and security. Let me, however, serve a word of caution to all, especially those fomenting the trouble in Bawku, that their days are getting numbered. Any attack on innocent civilians or any military personnel will be considered as an act of extremism and will be met with the deliberate full strength and resolve of our forces. There will be no safe haven for those who choose the path of violence. We will pursue every individual involved and justice will be served. We will urge the youth, lay down your arms and return to the path of peace. Your future does not lie in bloodshed.
Ejuko do Supreme Court. Ayi no esisi animo no statute miensa na esisi animo. Aya tworo matters of laws, rule of law no. Sa matters of rule of law no. Ayi judges say yekun wo mo under C0URT. Cause C0URT say what the asem court wa ye nima no. Cheni e mranche maba muntie hayi. Amadwene no menim de wo mu. Obi in 1958 and as mo say Bawku and kusasi ntokwa pagya ne chedendene. Ameka bibi nchiro esipen na Bawku ne kusasi ntokwa we a funeral of a year judges no yekun wo no meba ho ya gina wo meba ho etu de ko meba ho Kobi in 1958 Kwame Nkrumah time obedi ade 57 58 and na yiri of a year Bawku the then na yiri na manprusi we manprusi ni anu wo no ewu ye tienie o na and to cause sorry gidi between the Yanuanum Kusasis and the Mamprusis. Sata Meno Casana Kusasi, the Mamprusi, what to walk D and Yabako into Quanimudia. Now, communist inferior tactics, you divide them and you rule them. Kusasi in the doors to Mamprusi. Now, at the end, in the Bambo BIS, and the Yama Kusasi for the Mamprusi for Kontokwa. As I'm say, now as a politically, no, when you're the backing, now you're in the Wuyano, and the Yayan is me, I'm a Kwame Nkrumah, a Kwashachiri, Obi, 1952, and what in the King, no inside Kusasi, you know, against the Mamprusis, Nania, Tokwa. Na me catch us BBS no esipen onim se me no ka sei nana do ma hene agimambedu odikan Kwame Nkrumah ko she kusasi fo nachi insight wo mo against the Mamprusis e man tokwa si wie ye no se de na Mahama akoshe ye nuanum kusasi fo achi enkofo kan nyame na meka wo a wa wie wono akọ make ni pronouncement awie no wa fresh ante hene so nkoko mediate no wonim se Kwame Nkrumah wie ye was set up a 3-member committee nana do ma hene agimambedu odikan eye do otisue no wofa no waka committee no se de na Mahama so frɛ yes ante hene so meka wo okọ anim guase poto Tin makache rasante ine say the asia bi esipen na history is repeating itself mo fa ne ho nyim na entokwa na chire no anna enkrofo chire mu a ye shows what kulungungu bombe fa video ne to so what kulungungu bombe da Kwame Nkrumah ko yi woko upper voter woni upper voter Burkina Faso ni dia ni first day no a day before say Sankara Thomas Sankara ba be change dia in Burkina Faso ni afro upper voter na Kwame Nkrumah ko upper voter said dia na Mahama nso ne Burkina Faso ga yi wo mo kiske sa na Kwame Nkrumah ya e Burkina upper voter na okoya wo ba eno celebration na mo hu no team ni so okoya wo ba na kulungugu no so ben Bawku kuroketu abi and omo try say ombe bombe Kwame Nkrumah tie ni ye mranche maba muntie history na enkrofo chire mu a because na on tab Bawku mamprusi na chi no na mamprusi na inside say ene ye beku Kwame Nkrumah de omo kan you tie ni eti Kwame Nkrumah ko shia kulungugu bombe ma akola bia yeso de flowers e ko ni ade mun ko sua maba ko se why
Kobi ana chese ade no koye tusa e man to koye musa yere na ye ne ekoche owura bi ye friend tewi adam afiu ene ade se ene omo na insight ye kwa bombe no omo na ehye akire ni asa etie do omo kokot Tienio, Chief Justice Ayini, ye Kwame Jomama Peso Yino, Ghana history Munina, a Siba Akope, Kwame Nkrumah na ye. Second person a war ye Chief Justice in ye, and your mama, or a dictator. Tienio, Gobi. Now when a Kwame Nkrumah, what do I call court? Assembly ye in the Adam film you release you. Me, I'm a Kwame Nkrumah when you kutukum was in the Tikwapa, one timida. Etienne Sadia, the then Chief Justice. Someone to say Akukosa, Musyai, and the history book and then say Akukosa was the then Chief Justice. And was 63 where ye Akukosa free because we did case in Amphivano. Said your name, Mama Muye Yao. Our brother Minumi and to Kruma. Time I said Dunkatiane a year, a Samifotu, or more call a year contest. I said Dunkatiabe country, yes, election petition akofi omoko no eye 2020 no money enough evidence some for enough evidence amanya na medam kai monti kroma enso omoko court no anko yeyi no omo baba ke say na court no mpiasem na meanwhile they knew so man for enough evidence anko Obi, eti adama fio. Court no discharge no. Kwame Nkrumah si kai want you say. No yi Chief Justice. Said the your mama say, "Wo mo the case ko court a." Ni yi, ni wo mo the case ko court a. Na eti ani onu so be Chief Justice regardless. Kwame Nkrumah na di kan ye. Na oye wie ye no anso wa an wo yi ajagefo enan e ka ho. A year after. Sa ajagefo 9 no. Na santen ni baba ako. Aye friend no eye Professor Henry Prempe. Eka ho. Wo yi no. Na ni maseresem. Professor Henry Prempe no. Ene Judge Henry Prempe. Ene ono ne nana. Ana John Mahama appointing say or your constitutional review committee. Professor H. Kwesi Prempe. For Professor Kwesi Prempe. Ono ne nana no. I mean, can be missing history is repeating itself. Kwame Nkrumah wie ye no okoye constitutional review. And we appointed also a president for life. Your mama a constitutional review. And come on here say because we hear judicial interpretation to the effect to say obet me ako 2 times or 3 times you know. It is no a constitutional review na. You have a question. And we see history is repeating itself. Kusasi fonto kwa sori 58 enu na bomben ba ye kurungugu kusasi fonto kwa sori sabri ama ho IGP akwame atuntu tienio san wo yi judgefo na we jo mama wi a onwie etu ahwa omo ya ade bi omo de list bi abeto say the Supreme Court no Akufo-Addo na appointed the more etu ombe yi judges ni bi just like Kwame Nkrumah did. Now, Kofi, you moving free war. I didn't see. Kwame Nkrumah, yeah. Within 1 year, no pain. Kotokamo, I didn't two form. Fire. A 2% who the entire Kwame Nkrumah were here and Uncle for jubilate here. It got to a point. Me and Kasami Nkrumah Santiago Nagobi. Also, Kwame Nkrumah know a very fantastic leader, but no one excesses. I am for no more supporting in Yinano. Yet to I am for the CPP in Crofone could be here. And to me, Krum say before baby here. No more young former a Yamamra Kwaso. Ye Peja on says CPP rally. And a Kwame Nkrumah, your mama yet the same thing. Now the man only funny thing. Come on, Kwame Nkrumah ye Bombay no. Kurungugu Bombay celebration the next year no. Now your Dr. Mahama Baumia papa. Ana ne di Kwame Nkrumah ni mo ye Kurungugu ayi bokuo. Tienio. Dr. Baumia papa. Ana ne di Kwame Nkrumah ni mu. Satam na jo mama papa. Eye minister for Kwame Nkrumah. Eti oyi ni free one no Dr. Baumia papa bai. Chenio, history is repeating. And then you want to say Dr. Mahama Baumia. When you call your mama, and they are the closest contender. Our brother me and papa, they were the closest contenders. History is repeating itself. More fire. After your bedroom baby. your mama say omo court wa omo win case mo baka ya 2009 tama Professor Mills win here ana the then chairman for NDC Friday say Kwabenaje say omo the case court wa omo win eti Justice Georgina Wood and in the court when na ahye da mo win eti there is so many ways to kill a cat okay say case Adientia, Adiachi no Musuma, Brantian Kantinkas Yanko, a Supreme Court won't coach Yamo. Emma Judge Sigane. So NDC has a unison. Wamunya ba a yamamuma. First thing they want to do is to touch the courts. No more among for Besio. Tienio. Because omoko case huwa buga me assure you what you say almost say NIB case dey na no mkofa dubu ahi say wan bi no me assure you what you say almost say ade no kura hwi ni mo go post no mo shepche etine say abre ya me no ka say enipa a wo hwe iyoku so no ye yi na fro sisi abese ne ko NIB because of sasa adwuma so ni eti wo mko court wie ni ase ye mpene dia ene dwomama so obeyi chief justice eti wo gina petition miansa petition wo tworo hye wo mutum kofi na ba ko bi wo ye friend Daniel Ofori o ye lawyer ni enkomo bi wo akire true Daniel Ofori no or representing the client bi na the client no na sikasem bi wom ana ko fa he na ko wie he ye be dis anko na nya for the public Obi it is a Jomama say obepamu chief justice ya de ye tunefo yes sere no Kwame Nkrumah pamu biu and the justification they are using and this for it is a moka chere yese Akufo-Addo you AEC you can say EC what is Charlotte said it is a musumu ba there is a moral justification say mo beyi chief justice said first of all the position of chief justice it is not comparable to that of a EC chair because there were 3 arms of government chief justice is one of the arms of government which is an independent arm of government. Now, Musi ye Charlotte said, it Musumoba, Mubayi Chief Justice said. Now, when it's a sabi in Kwasia, some son of Mobile Trasudia, and your Munyaba Kufan and Trasua. More fire. Govi, Sankufa Yanenra, one be dear true, one more ye. No Kura woman said I had the Tantai, then just a bianim. I never supported it. Now, some most women say, Sabi some Humusa, and a mobile bedia, and near Trabama Yere. If say a Trabama Jomama, near so about with fresh air. Fresh air or be may be different. It is a mobile. Nancy Muna Yejin and one a Musumu bedia. A young cancer should be so almost when a Akufo-Addo buy we domelevodi. The first person will buy Auditor General what Tiakunyamu or yin a dear Professor Mills. Moko Professor Mills pencil. Auditor General or yin expose them. Tinyano correct. Say Akufo-Addo the first person you Auditor General. Na se moye na anye na moye abedu baby at what point do we say to ourselves say sansem funu we it is said yadru no enye easy chair nko ana abaye political appointment now even the arm of government if say what won here for say chief justice here can won say wo term ye co terminus with the president or appointed because any president that will come it looks like we will go on the same trajectory. Obi, it yank no quench man for near Casa Jomama eba, or baby be different, or be set a tone, a unifiable tone a bua, among the institutions of governance, at me a general manaso, and Obayan was saying more fire in the name of a Akufo-Addo. More fire. Now, young Kansi Sudia say Article 146. You better read the Article 146. Project Article 146. Article 146, you know, okay, or say, the president finding a prima facie case against the chief justice. As a committee tenacity, and upon the assumption of the committee, the chief justice shall be suspended. 10 years, over 10 years. And I'm also Sammy Jemfi. Many baby Okoshia and the law. Sammy Jemfi say, Now, because Emraninim said, your Bruni friend discretionary power, you may abuse it. It's a discretionary power, no? Or the Maria, no? And we'll call Article 296. A court a coin discretionary power, no? So when your court and your judge, you're the first one to use. It is an Article 146 to say. Where the Constitution in any other law, discretionary power is vested in any person or authority. A, the discretionary power shall be deemed to be imply a duty to be fair and candid. So you can't discretionary power. Police in here will use to media or what discretionary power under the laws. It is a the 2 Myanmar police in so what me you be Article 296 A or say that duty it shall be deemed to imply a duty to be fair and candid. It is and yes amount to maintain. Now we use soon arbitrarily. You can't arbitrarily go be. There's a 2 minute use soon anyhow. It's constitution in him say Article 146. Emma President to me say ultimate set committee. Now set committee in we are na Chief Justice as step aside. Nemo mono young president be able to say one in the number for 4 years. No, we are also my set committee Chief Justice step aside. No, they didn't say Article 296 will tell you how to go about it. Article 296B was where the exercise of discretionary power, or say the exercise of discretionary power shall not be arbitrary, capricious, or biased, whether by resentment, prejudice, or personal dislike, and shall be in accordance with the due process of law. Or say it shall be in accordance with the due process of law. Now, if you shall see the Constitution, or say a discretionary power under this Constitution, and any other law. Nasa one year judge, one year judicial officer, SCSR passing mra, which is a regulation. As Amrano, and then the bench said the obesia use a discretionary power. It is Yamajo Mama as a president. A year to me under Article 146. So what me set a committee because her to me, a what quasi judicial effect. They can't quasi judicial effect. Governor just said 2 million what taking and they were a whole Chief Justice Eddie. But suspending and that is a very heavy blow. So Constitution and Article 296C or say where the person or authority is not a judge or other judicial officer, there shall be published by constitutional instrument or statutory instrument regulations that shall guide a year. So the all can say a kobase discretionary power be ya the ma obi a na se nipa no wonye judge wonye judicial officer a yes go extra mile and the constitutional instrument the friend is CI no and now say ye the regulations statutory instrument a bit to ho na kire say your mama be appointed chief justice amana suspendia eso fa A B C so when you say bedu samri Parliament pass any regulation. I said your mama be use discretionary power under Article 146. Our use more fire. It before your mama could have used that power. Now once you say the EC case be a court they say there's not supposed to be any regulation. But the quasi judicial effect EC decision I will take here. It did not have the quasi judicial effect of that of your mama in the case of this Chief Justice. More fire. So you cannot compare the case of the EC case, as against how the So your mama is going against the law. Fire. But your mama is going against the law. Again, there is a principle called odi aterim patem. Your mama obia make a case against the EC Chief Justice. And I would say a petition no mano. Now the petition no mano. And now no man response. As someone a constitution can say, when there is a prima facie is saying, almost in Kofo Brebet me as Sodia can say Muna for Chief Justice. Everything can say Muna for a speaker. Never see the case in the bar. A yes or no John Romani Mama. One man Chief Justice no responding. Now or respondia. Now Faye Yashomudi say, okay, there is a prima facie case against na prima facie ni nyina say ave yewe mu ye hu say asem mu odu ebi wo mu a ese ye tena so e wo wait na nya na dwuma na asem but me ne wo kasai chief justice no onim prima facie case ye say enti say ne mu dia hin de ka ho asem say woni ne ba tu kwan say mu dia hin prima facie case because letter Jomama de buy no at no point did the letter state say when we sat down we realized that prima facie case has been established against the chief justice as Jomama so suspended chief justice
Judiciary network.
Wetwagu. On for judiciary ni nyawe. No, on for nyawe go bi. And we suspension yam kusi aga. We suspending on for na bi. We know. We an arm of government. The head of the judiciary we know. And the Ghana for mobo. Yeah, the politics. Now they told me na beka monsem. Obawu. Obo be mamwe hey. Na de nya Jomama na etia na muntie tere. E ka so mo be repeat chief justice then George na wood. Enya Jomama na sa kwasan yi wo. So Jomama ka one thing why do no the next. Teacher muntie niye. NDC. Omo mpe judge ni judiciary asa. Omo nya beduru a wo ye den wo mo ni judiciary be ko. PNDC no. Unya de ombedi omunebeko. President go 4 time. Omoba the first thing that Professor Mills try so be and so be chief justice. And so omo the petitions eba TR0UBLE. Chief justice TR0UBLE. Omo the petitions bro be 10 and go against it. Professor Mills na want to say Jomama to where no se monfuma asem. Jomama, what's in the bush obey no? Or the PNDC na saba. Obi? Na wa mu yi. Na go force you go do no di tria car na.
Papa you honey.
Eti yera Santayine. Wadaroma. Said ya Kwame Nkrumah ko hye kusasi fo achi. Ema ntokwa ne ye deja. O wie no ko sete eye committee. E de na adoma hene agimembedu odikan. Ekogu nanim ase no. Mero adaroma. Me nuanom kusasi fo ne mampusi fo. Ntokwa no munyai. Political class no. O ma shede instigate mo for their political gain. Santayine wadaroma pe oba bitina. Ombegu anim ase. Omo ko omo ba omo ana tua nkrofo ka bi edu atem. Ate. Beso omo ko omo ba omo ana tua nkrofo ka bi edu atem.
More fire.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's my truth. You know best son. Obi. Mahama best is constitution.
I know the point be asked why ready.
Obepa second term.
Obwa.
Dino. Ose. I know that we can bet him. But let's nobody forget that the Ghanaian of yesterday is the same Ghanaian of today.
More fire.
More be another. Ghana for now 66 is C year. Ghana for now 72 is C year. Ghana for now 79 is C year. No, you're not mwanya sa party way no. Because 79 amanka Jomama nene man for community. So they cannot be against school. They say they are product of coup. 79 and the coup buy. Sa coup nene buy 81 BU. And then they PNDC. These people cannot be against school. Precisely. They mum say nipa feel stagnant. Obi? And they know me say Jomama dey go different direction. But they go for the year and even worse. And the people feel stagnated. And go for the feel say okay so no direction. Now you do me, I do you. And clearly the next government, if it's not NDC government, and also either so be chief justice and it's able to be speaker. Yes, say your constitution. Yes, say your governance. And let nobody deceive themselves. Say they see now they been to me. Let nobody deceive themselves. Ghana for now and society. Timiro your mama me catch it. Adia way you are gradually becoming a dictator. Precisely. Obanya sameja mfimu a omo de omo ye no your friends say omo be feed you ego. They will feed your ego. And they go for the downfall in every sankrofo no. You gyina here you do mo ye Akufo-Addo na Akufo-Addo top form. And now you gyina here no frɛ me. O frɛ me. Kadachi. Wo you gyina here. Emfie nwotwe. Akufo-Addo ye you gyina here Akufo-Addo campaign. Anajo 12 kura you gyina here be frɛ me briefing. Oba be ye communications officer. 8 years one farm quarter. Abe you gyina here frɛ me se nyode. Eti you gyina here dia no mo de ye Akufo-Addo yodum amana hwe fom pu no. E bia na same gyem fom de be yo.
More fire.
Mama, Monsieur Biana Samijam from Mubayo. Ayani fans. Thank you, Mr. President JM, for your courage, your suspension of the Chief Justice. Would you have a krum so a dictator? And said the Akufo-Addo ye Charlotte said a bayer albatross on his neck. Way and Chirima de Becca. Would you and Chirima de Becca only? And a Yabaku cost a dear. Kwame Nkrumah ne yino. Wo ye no coup d'etat by and a pamono. The people feel stagnated because they thought you were going to give us a new direction. And you are not giving us a new direction. You are only using the nonsense of the ex-war government to justify the nonsense you are doing today. And Mr. President, respectfully, when you continue the trajectory you are going, there is only one outcome. When the people are fed up, when the people no longer know where they are going, there is only one outcome. And I don't think you need you want to get there. The people around you, Mr. President, I'm telling you, and Kabaya Waba windy format. Every day there is scandal. Every day there is scandal. It's why I want to now posse. Now who say, hey, I didn't know. And you Kenya, Galamsi, and the baby Abedu Chief Justice. I could follow by no be easy chair, Dikwa, or Tony Bossman at my settle. Precisely. Omekano could have been chair president. Man for no one chair, no member wa feeling. The casɛ mkɔ President Akufo-Addo obi me busa na question bi me busa na question no okaja I have the national security, I have the BNI, I have the police, I have they give me daily briefing daily briefing ugi go dia wo party no mbeka kyerɛ wo Mr. President dia wo party no mbeka kyerɛ wo sameja mfi wo po anim favor nti dia wo party no mbeka kyerɛ wo Mr. President, why are dear Chief Justice Sakeno? Man for the workroom no. Musa down Kwane report na your question a drop. Miss Wuyi Mami you pay for the sins of Sa Wuyi Mami. Opa Makeno. Sabi Justice took on Omu. Wuyi na dia won korebo. Enko ye hwe. Ensisa hwe so. Ana wuyi na dia no nkyere se wuyi na dia na mra ni nyina abehye monsa. Ye kokotro ye bedi mra no. Ye be marry the fact to the law. Nothing will change. It muyi Chief Justice adio. Mo anyi na dio. O fact ade be kokot. Ye de be marry mra ni ahwe. Emra no se kobasa mu misuse no a. Yetimi kwa appeal to West African Court of Appeal. Even the Hague Krankofo timi ko. It's a waste of time. And is that the legacy you want to be remembered for? Mr. President, is that the way you want to be remembered for? Mr. President or ye Chief Justice everywhere on whimsical excuses.
More fire.
You did Okatakyie Fifa. You may not like me. President Mahama, me say me can't say mo ya chiro on there. Say we is Chief Justice we are. You shall forever be remembered. Now, history will not be kind to you.
More fire.